The psychology of people who break up and then come back. Have you ever had someone end things with you, only to come back weeks or months later saying, "I miss you. I made a mistake. Can we try again?" It's confusing. You start asking yourself, did they realize my value, or are they just lonely? Did they really change, or is this just another cycle? Today, we're going to break down the psychology of people who break up and then come back, what's really happening in their mind, and what you should pay attention to before you let them back in. This is Meta Insight Hub, where we don't just look at what people do, we look at the source code of the mind underneath it. Pattern overview: why they leave, then return. Let's start with the basic pattern. Usually it looks like this. 1. They feel uncomfortable, overwhelmed, or dissatisfied. 2. Instead of talking through it, they pull the escape lever. Let's break up. 3. After some time away, they feel regret, loneliness, or fear of losing you. 4. They come back with big emotions and big words. So what's going on underneath? There are a few common psychological structures. Number 1. Fearful avoidant attachment. Come close, go away. The first one comes from attachment theory. Some people have what's often called a fearful avoidant pattern. When you get close, they feel suffocated or scared. This is too much. I'm going to get hurt. I'm losing myself. When they leave, they feel abandoned and empty. Wait, I miss them. What if no one else will love me like this? So they swing between two fears, fear of intimacy and fear of being alone. Breaking up gives them temporary relief from the anxiety of closeness. Coming back gives them relief from the anxiety of being alone. They're not always consciously manipulating you. Often they're at war with their own nervous system, but the impact on you is still real. Number 2, loss aversion and ego, wanting you once you're gone. The second structure comes from loss aversion in behavioral economics. Humans feel the pain of losing something more strongly than the pleasure of gaining it. While they have you, they focus on your flaws, the conflicts, the effort it takes to stay. Once they push you away, suddenly they feel the loss of your attention, the silence of your messages, the reality that you might move on. Their ego wakes up. Wait, were they actually special? What if someone else gets them? I don't want to be the one who lost this. Sometimes they're not coming back because they're ready to truly show up. They're coming back because the idea of losing you hurts their ego more than the problems inside the relationship. Number 3, intermittent reinforcement, turning you into the safe base. There's also a form of intermittent reinforcement at play. If they know, consciously or unconsciously, that they can leave and you will still be there if they return, your presence becomes a safety net. They break up to explore other options, avoid responsibility, or escape uncomfortable work on themselves. When life gets hard, dates are disappointing, or loneliness hits at 2 a.m., they run back to the person who always cared most, you. That leave, return, reconcile cycle creates an addictive loop for both of you. They get reassurance that you're still there. You get a temporary high that we're back together. Maybe this time it'll work. But nothing in the underlying system has actually changed. What matters more than why they came back? So yes, there are many psychological reasons they might return. Fearful avoidant attachment, loss aversion and ego, using you as an emotional safety net. But here's the critical part. The important question is not, why did they come back? The important question is, what are they prepared to do differently now? Instead of getting hypnotized by, "I miss you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I realized everything during this time apart." Look for specific insight. Can they clearly name what they did that harmed the relationship? Concrete changes. Have they actually worked on anything? Therapy, reflection, habits? Or is it only talk? Respect for your boundaries. Do they give you space to think? Or pressure you to decide quickly because they can't lose you again? Words can be sincere and still not be enough. In psychology, we don't just look at emotion, we look at behavioral patterns over time. How to protect yourself if they come back. If someone who broke up with you comes back, 1. Slow the pace down. You are allowed to say, "I need time to see if your actions match your words." 2. Ask direct questions. What has changed since we broke up? What are you willing to do differently this time? How do we handle conflict in a healthier way? 3. Watch the next 4 to 8 weeks, not the first 48 hours. The first days are usually full of emotion and promises. The truth shows up in the ordinary weeks afterward. 4. Remember your data. Your past with this person is information. Don't erase it just because the present feels intense and nostalgic. Closing. If someone keeps breaking up with you and then coming back when they feel lonely, scared, or bored, that doesn't mean you're irresistible in a romantic way. Sometimes it means you've been a very safe, forgiving place for an emotionally unstable pattern. You are allowed to decide that your heart is not a revolving door. This is Meta Insight Hub. If this helped you see your situation more clearly, you can stay with us, subscribe, leave a like, and if you feel safe, share your story in the comments. You're not asking for too much when you ask for someone who doesn't just come back, but stays and shows up consistently.